Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well and I welcome you all in Path Pearl or Dr. Patho with the new topic as stem cells. So yes, it's a very interesting topic. As we all know that we have a very brief concept about stem cells that these are the cells which have the potential to renew or regenerate. So we all have this idea that if somebody is saying something like stem cell, then they mean that it is a cell which have this potential of renew or to regenerate of a particular cell or any type of cell in wherever it is found. But do you know that there are different types of stem cells? And do you know that not all the stem cells have this potential to give rise to all the type of cells? Now, in today's class, we will be discussing all uh, these short topics in a very brief, so that you guys have an idea about it. And interestingly, I will be also giving you a brief idea about the new evolving concept of regenerative medicine. So, when I say stem cell, another word which comes to my thought is the totipotent. So yes, very oftenly we have used this word with the stem cell totipotent. But what actually totipotent means? Totipotent means the capacity to renew or regenerate. So they are actually intellect. So we describe stem cells as the type of cells which have the totipotency or the capacity to renew or to regenerate. Fine. Now, talking about how do we classify these stem cells? So, broadly, we classify them into two groups. It's a very simple and easy classifications. When I talk about stem cells, so I am having the concept of two types of stem cells. Firstly, the embryonic stem cells, okay, and secondly, the adult stem cells. So, what does the difference they have? Yes, certainly they have differences. When I say embryonic stem cells, I mean the cells which are present in the inner cell mass. They are derived from the inner cell mass of the blastocyst. So I am talking about the embryologic origin. Okay. So it has the origin from the embryo. That is why these are called embryonic stem cells. So where they are located in the inner cell mass of the blastocyst. Clear? So these cells which are present in the inner cell mass of the blastocyst, they have this potential of totipotency. So totipotency is to renew or regenerate, but they have this advantage that they can give rise to all the three germ layers. All the three germ layers. What are the three germ layers? When I say all the three germ layers, then I mean the three germ layers. These are the ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. So, which stem cell have this potential to give rise all the cells of this germ layer? These are the embryonic stem cells. Okay, fine. Now coming back to adult stem cells, when I say something like adult stem cell, I am talking about the tissue stem cells. So they are also known as tissue stem cells. Now, what does I mean by saying it as tissue stem cells? So when I say it as tissue stem cells, it means that they have this limited potential to give rise to the particular cell or particular cell. For example, if the stem cells are found in the skin, so I'm talking about skin stem cell. So it will have this potential to give rise to the layers of skin only. It will not have this potential to give rise to, for example, the hepatocyte. No. hepatocytes, which what does it mean? The liver cells. No. So it can't, it's a big no. No, it can't do that. No, it can't do that. Which cell can do that? The embryonic stem cell. Embryonic stem cell have the potential to that they can be cultured and grown to give rise to the cells of the liver. They can be cultured to grow the cells of the skin. They can be cultured to grow neurons, etc. So when I say these, the capacity to give rise to the cells of all the three germ layers, I am talking about the embryonic stem cells. And when I say that the stem cell has this limited potential to give rise to that particular cell in which that stem cell is found, then I'm talking about the adult stem cell or the tissue stem cell. Then we have another stem cells called the hematopoietic stem cell. So again, hematopoietic stem cells are, they are what? They are the specific stem cell. They will give rise to all the cells of the bone marrow. Okay, they have the potential to give rise to the cells of the bone marrow or the blood. How can I how can I trace them? So they can be easily found if they can be cultured from the bone marrow itself also, and they can be cultured from the peripheral blood also. So there are certain agents which are called as colony stimulating factors. So when you give a patient this colony stimulating factors, then you can harvest the stem cells, the hematopoietic stem cells from the bone marrow or the blood of the patient, and then you can culture them, and you can induce them to produce more of the blood cells. This property is more oftenly used in cases of the patient, in patients of the pancytopenias, in patients which are dealing with the leukemias, where we need to treat that patient that way. Okay, so another class of stem cell is the mesenchymal stem cell. Okay, this is very interesting class of stem cell. They are also specialized stem cells. Adult stem cells, they are the type of stem cell which are specialized to the particular function, right? So as I told you, embryonic stem cell will have the potential to give right all the cells of all the three germ layers. But adult stem cell, they are the tissue specific, those they are the specialized one. They will give rise to the cells of the specialized tissue only. Now, when I talk about mesenchymal stem cells, they are the cells which have this potential that they are called as multipotent. Why multipotent? They are not totipotent, they are multipotent. Why? Because these cells have this potential to give rise to cartilage, or they can give rise to bone, or they can generate fat or the muscle. Okay, so in the terms, in the scientific terms, if I'll talk about, they can give rise to chondrocyte, they can give rise to osteocyte, they can give rise to adipocyte, and they can give rise to myocyte. Fine. So chondrocyte, osteocytes, adipocytes, and myocytes. So mesenchymal stem cells are the type of stem cells which have this potential that they can give rise to the cells which can generate, either they can generate a cartilage, or it can generate a bone, or it can generate a fat, or it can generate the muscle. So that is where they are called as multipotent stem cell. Also, these mesenchymal stem cells, they are the privileged stem cells. Privileged stem cells, when I say the word privilege for the